I've had a bunch of questions recently about how to prevent gapping in the middle of your guys' 2 at a time toe-up sock. So I was knitting some beautiful socks made out of Rasta here. This is a super bulky yarn. And I thought, well, I'll just show them how to not get gaps right here. So I'm just going to do a round of 2 at a time knitting with you, and you can see what I do and make sure that you're using these same tricks to avoid gaps, because you should not have any ladders. See that? That's one side, like at all. If you're doing it right, it should be fun and easy. And if it's not, we will fix it. Alright, so I'm in ready position now. There's my yarn. I'm going to get it back over the back needle like that and pull the back needle out. And I'm going to knit kind of quickly so that we can get over to the side. But to not get a gap right here, here's what I want you to do. Hold this like that, close to the tip of your needle like that. See how it wants to be like that? We don't want to be knitting like this, so hold it like close, like that. Now come in with your right needle and start that first stitch. See where that cord is right there? It's right next, that stitch is right next to the new stitch. Alright, so after that you can let it go. It's nice and it's right there. Okay, we don't want to pull it too tight though, especially using these big needles. So now let's knit over to the side. See how I'm not letting this sock fall way down here like that? That's another way to avoid that. Just keep it up close to the socks like to be close together. Separate but close. Okay, so right here during the transition, let's keep these loops even. Right here during the transition, we're going to do the same thing. Let's get our new yarn like that. We're going to do the same thing we did at the beginning of the other sock, but it's going to look a little bit different because we're, in the middle of 2 socks. So right here, hold this cable really close right here, and this is what you're going to do. You're going to bend your cables like that a little bit to bring it so that you're not doing, my stitch is falling off, so that you're not doing this. Okay, it's going to make big gaps. Instead, bend it so that it looks like that. We can just get right up close to this stitch without stretching it at all. See that? I'm going to get right in there, knit the first stitch to close that up, and it's so close to the one that's right next to it. There it is right there. So this cable is really bendy. Go ahead and bend it. Like, do whatever you want to it. Put it wherever you want. It's not fragile. Just hold it wherever you want it to go. So you can move it however you want. And then keep knitting. And when you get to the end of the second sock, you'll get back to ready position and start again.